everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Addicks Editions in this January transfer window. Halfway through the window, we have finally made our first signing, and in what is a pretty regular occurrence when it comes to our transfer window nowadays, it's the return of another familiar face. But it is certainly a much needed one, although that has been up to debate amongst the Charlton fan base, which we will discuss. The big man, Chuks Aneke, is back. He has made his return to the Valley, signing a 3.5-year contract from Championship side Birmingham City for a fee that is believed to be in the region of £300,000, 6 months after he left us for Blues for absolutely nothing. Yeah, in terms of business and a financial side of things, it's a bit of an L and it's not a great look for the football club, but nonetheless, in my opinion anyway, it is a much needed addition and a very good one. And like I said, it's certainly been one that's been debated amongst the fan base, but we will get into it in today's video. So you guys know how this series works. We will go through the club website, see what everybody has to say. Charlton are delighted to confirm the permanent signing of Chuks Aneke from Birmingham City for an undisclosed fee. The striker has penned a 3.5-year contract to return to the Addicks, where he netted 15 goals last season. 15 league goals, that is. The 28-year-old trained with the men's first team on Friday morning and will be available for Saturday's trip to Cheltenham, which is very good news. Speaking to Charlton TV, Aneke explained he was delighted to be back at the Valley. He said, "It feels good. I've come in today and seen the boys, familiar faces and surroundings. I'm buzzing to get going. Last season I scored quite a few goals and it was quite successful. It's just picking up where I left off. I feel very comfortable. When I was here last, Jacko was assistant and we worked quite a lot on the pitch together, so I imagine it will be the same again. I'll be trying to come into the team and use my influence to score some goals, get some assists and be a focal point for the team. That's where I'm thinking and what he, Johnny Jackson, is expecting of me." He becomes the first signing to be signed since Johnny Jackson was appointed as the club's permanent manager in December. Jackson said, "I'm delighted to have Chuks back at the club. He is someone I know really well, having worked with him previously. He is someone I was really keen to work with again. We know his qualities and what he can bring to the squad. Bringing in a player that can score goals was something we was looking at, and Chuks is someone that can come in and help with that and provide." Charlton owner Thomas Sandgaard said, "I'm very happy we've been able to welcome back Chuks. As we saw last season, he brings goals to the team, but also adds a lot more than that. He has quality on the ball and is a good passer. We know opposition defences won't want to be going up against him. I am really looking forward to watching him play again for us." So there is the club's article and Chuks Aneke, Johnny Jackson and Thomas Sandgaard's thoughts on our new signing. Now it's time to get into my thoughts. And yeah, very happy with this one, if I'm honest with you. Very, very happy. I know that some sections of the fan base, and like I alluded to, the same section of the fan base who seemingly are not impressed by absolutely anything that goes on about this football club, to be honest with you. It does drive me up the wall sometimes. You know, I don't understand how people can be so upset about literally everything about this football club. But like I said on Twitter, man, like financially, it's not a great look for the club. And obviously, the main concern that people have with Chuks is his fitness, and that he was quite injury prone when he played for the football club, which is correct. You know, he did struggle to stay fit, especially in the Championship season when we had him in 2019-20. He did struggle to stay fit and thus didn't make an impact, as much of an impact as we hoped that he would, although he did play very well during the behind closed doors period. Obviously in League One he showed his quality. I mean, 15 goals last season, our top scorer. That speaks for itself. And I think overall, you know, thinking about 62 appearances for the club, he scored, I think, 17 goals, I want to say, in all competitions. 47 of those appearances were off the bench. So the stats there just show you how much of an influence Chuks is off the bench, and that is exactly what we need in this team right now. You know, you can really make the argument that we didn't replace Chuks last season. You know, 15 goals last season. Our top scorer was a massive, massive presence in our team last year. A bit of a cheat code when fully fit, because defenders just hated coming up against him. You know, he's such a physical presence. You are not getting the ball off of him 9 times out of 10, probably even 10 times out of 10. You know, he is such a physical presence, dominant, powerful, and like I said, probably the most impactful player we've come off the bench in a very long time. You know, it's a massive, massive boost to this team and a much needed attacking option, and especially because Jayden Stockley is out injured. We've played that Stockley and Washington front two this season, the big man, little man set up, and it's worked really well. Those other partnerships, with the likes of Lecco, Davison and Burstow, although I would actually like to see Washington and Burstow up front together at some point. It's not worked and it's not been the same. So I think Aneke is massive in that sense because he's another big man. He's a big lump. He loves to hold up the ball, bring others into play. Despite us bringing him in, some people are just not happy, which I don't get it, to be honest with you, because like I said on Twitter, people do seem to forget that Chuks was our top scorer last season. Like I said, I know that he is injury prone. That is something to be looked at. Fitness is a concern and we do need to, keep him fit and keep him up to speed. And obviously financially, like I said, it's not a good look for the football club. Obviously he did leave the club for free last season. Obviously he didn't sign a new contract and decided to go to Birmingham, and 6 months later in January he's ended up here for £300,000. So yeah, like I said, it's not a great look for the club, and I think, to be fair, both teams have not really, come off good with this in one way or another. Obviously, Birmingham have made a pretty decent profit in a short amount of time, but have no fit strikers available to them at the moment. So obviously, they'll be looking to bring in another one. And as for Charlton, we've got the striker that we wanted, the striker that we needed, but like I said, financially, it's a bit of an L. But nonetheless, he is a proven goal scorer at this level, which is exactly what we needed. Like I said, I was crying out for us to bring in a striker. At least we have brought in a proper striker that is very impactful off the bench, very powerful. And like I said, when fit, can be a big cheat code at this level. I think this is a fantastic signing for the club and a much needed one. Like I say, we've been crying out for us to bring in a striker, and we finally got that. And we've got a pretty decent one, we have to say, for the fee that we've paid. If he does stay fit, it's a good, decent fee, and at least we are spending money. Some people like to think Sangard is skint. Well, there you go. He's investing in the team, and you can see that he wants it to work. But yeah, overall, very happy with the signing. Very, very happy. Like I said, financially, not a great look, and it is about us making sure that he stays fit, but it is a very good signing at this level. 3.5-year deal as well, pretty hefty deal, so hopefully he does stay fit and find the back of the net. Like I said, proven scorer at this level, massive impact off the bench, and with Stockley being injured, he is needed more than ever because he certainly is better than the other options that we've got, the likes of Lecco and Davison. And while I would like to see Burstow get some minutes in the squad this season, I hope that he does stay a part of the first team for years to come. Aneke's better, and he, in my opinion, walked straight into the squad for the Cheltenham game, or at least bringing him off the bench. I don't know what Jackson's going to do, but yeah, very excited to see him play again in the Charlton shirt on a long-term contract. And yeah, hopefully he stays fit and he can make an impact while he is here. So that is it for this episode of Addicks Editions. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, can you possibly leave a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and turn on those post notifications so you are notified of every time I upload a new video. Welcome back to Charlton Athletic, Chuks Aneke. What did you guys think about the signing? Let me know in the comments below. This has been Tyler Roninson. Have a nice day, and I will see you all on Sunday for the League One Transfer Rumour Roundup. Take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all then.